Hello and welcome to a new video on this channel. This video will be our first video of the series called Android UI Elements. So in the previous video, I gave an introduction to what the series is. So basically we are going to cover the Android user interface element. So everything from layout, views, view groups, XML, which will be our first step in actually learning how to be a Android app developer and more. So there's going to be much more content around app development, around Android, around iOS, and so much more. So subscribe so you don't miss out anything. So on with this video. So in this video we'll be looking at what layouts are in Android in much detail. So let's just get right into it. Layout. So this is a vanilla definition of what a layout is. So let's just read from this. Sure. So the layout of an application is basically the design or the arrangement of what the user sees on the screen. So anything that is design or anything that is visible to the user whenever they're using a mobile application is part of its layout. So the layout is basically the arrangement of how the things that like the elements of the application itself are arranged. So like for example, you have grid views, so like multiple grids of something, it's part of the layout. So just basically think of it like this. So whatever way you choose to arrange any of the elements you have in your mobile application is your layout. So basically it's literally the arrangement of everything that the user sees or everything that is visible to the user. And with that, everything that the user can see or interact with, so anything that is interactable or anything that is visible, it is part of the UI, the user interface. So the user interface is composed of rectangular areas called views. So views, this will be our topic for the next video, but in this video we're looking at layouts. So basically, just to recap, a layout of an application is the design or the arrangement of what the user sees on the screen. So basically anything or everything that is designed or that is arranged within a screen or within a screen that is visible to the user, it is the layout of an application. And with that, everything that is visible and is interactable is part of the user interface. So think of it like this. So the layout is part of the user interface. So one of the parts of the user interface is the layout of an application, the arrangement of the elements of the application. So the UI, again, it is composed of rectangular areas called views. We will look into views in more detail in the next video, but in this video we're looking at layout, and let's just look at some more examples of what a layout is. So just to give some examples of what a layout is, let's say we have here Instagram. So everything that you see, first of all, like this whole screen is the layout of this page. So everything that is arranged in a specific manner, it is literally the layout itself. So let's say that we have the stories section here. So everything that is designed, so like the circular image views that are designed like in this horizontal manner, this is the layout of this section. And these images, so you have an image, a user profile picture, and the username, and then a more options menu. So all of this is part of the layout of this page. So let's look at another example. Let's look at Facebook. The same thing here. We have the stories tab, like this, I guess this horizontal scroll view of like circular image views. Then we have a profile picture, the profile name, and some extra descriptions, and then a picture, and then we have some other descriptions here, so like the likes and the comments and stuff like that. This whole is the layout of this page. Let's look at another example. So let's look at a game. So this game, Dokkan, I don't know if you play it or not, but I'm a huge fan of this game. So everything that is arranged in a particular, or anything that is visible, it is the part of the layout of this screen. So anything that is also interactable or like visible, so in this case like this characterable that is clickable, or anything that is clickable, like for example like here, it is part of the user interface of this page or of this layout. Another example is another game, a super popular game, Subway Surfers. Everything that you see is the layout, so this whole arrangement of the coins, this text, and whatever you see on the screen, it's the layout, and whatever you interact with, or again, that what the layout is part of the user interface. Let's look at another example. So let's look at a application, like a fitness application. So the way like these things are, these, I guess, these cardboard views, we'll look into that in more detail, but the way like these cardboard views are organized in this page is the layout of this page. And everything that you see or you can touch or you can interact with is the user interface of this page. Let's look at another example. This is one of my applications, which I've built like I believe 3 years ago. It's a tour guide mobile application. So let's say, like, for example, these buttons right here. So these are 4 quick action buttons. So anything that is literally, so again, just to recap, anything that you see on the screen is part of the layout. So the layout is the way you design or the way you arrange elements in your screen, like this. And the user interface is everything that you can see or interact with. So let's look at another example. So this is another game that I play. I believe it's, I don't even remember the name of this game, but it is a super popular game. So again, anything you see on the screen that is designed or arranged in a specific manner is the layout of the screen, and anything that is literally visible to like you or to my eyes, it is, or anything that is interactable in this whole photo is part of the user interface of this app. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please hit the like button if you haven't already, and if you don't want to miss any of the future uploads, please consider subscribing. I encourage you to watch this whole series in order once it like rolls out, so the other parts. So this was the first video, we'll have the second video and the third, and so on and so forth. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out anything, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And again, like this video, comment if you have any feedback, share this video with your friends and family members who you think would benefit from this video. And I'll see you in the next video, where we look at what views are and what view groups are in the Android UI Elements ecosystem. So I'll see you in the next video.